Least.
This brutal attack recorded on camera showing a former Ocean Way Middle School student, Paris Cannon, beating her classmate, Aria Jewett, back in March. Now it's the focus of a legal debate in an appeals court. A Jacksonville judge banned Cannon from attending any Duval County school because of what happened. But today, lawyers for both girls argued over whether that judge exceeded his authority and what state law intends when it comes to protecting school children from bullies. Channel 4's Haley Winslow attended the hearing, which was held at Florida Coastal School of Law. She's joining us now from our newsroom. Haley?
Tom, attorneys also discussed a threatening Facebook conversation between the two girls right before the brutal attack and whether or not that constitute an act of violence. In one of the messages, Aria Jewett told her former best friend, "You know I'm scared of you. I'm not going to lie. You would murder me." In a classroom full of lawyers and law students, a panel of judges heard arguments in a brutal bullying case. The District Court of Appeals hearing focused on state laws that determine how many acts of violence it takes to get an injunction against someone. It comes after a judge banned Paris Cannon from all Duval County schools earlier this year. Investigators say Cannon slammed Aria Jewett's head against a stone wall near their Ocean Way Middle School campus in March. Jewett's mom says her daughter is still recovering.
We've got some more physical therapy and some balance rehabilitation left to do. Besides that, I guess it's just going to take time.
Cannon's attorneys say the statute clearly states 2 or more acts of repeat violence are necessary to obtain an injunction. But Jewett's attorneys say the law is poorly written and could be interpreted to mean only 1 act of violence is needed.
Like the kid in Lakeland, like the kid who the bullying statute was named after, we don't need to subject children to 3 and 4 and 5 acts before they get an injunction so that they feel that they're victims and they kill themselves.
Lawyers also spoke about Judge Henry Davis's decision to ban Cannon from the public school system, which her attorneys say he did not have the authority to do.
I represent some children who are in prison. They get an education. So the idea that someone who had a fight and did something bad should never get a public education is wrong, and we hope that the court will agree with us today.
Judges have as much time as they need to make a decision on the appeal.
I think the court was pretty clear that even if they're going to allow an injunction for 1 act of violence, they're not going to allow this injunction to stand, an injunction that bans a child from school.
Both girls have since moved out of state to finish high school. They still have family here and may return to finish high school here down the road. Mary?